Buy the breakout or dip buy the morning panic or both?
Everything. I started buying the 5-cent breakout, sold it at 8, rebought the 10-cent breakout, sold it at 12, rebought the 34-cent breakout, sold it at 50.
Not always going to get it like on your first try, maybe not even your second or third try, but if you see the pattern work again and again and again and you recognize it, so like the stock bounced perfectly, CVSI, I remember that.
Bounced like $1 a share, perfect. I remember those. I remember seeing the bids start stacking. I remember the exact number. It was 525 by 526, and that's like was the turning point, and then it bounced up $1 a share. Yep, it was immediate 50-cent bounce and then kept going for another 50 cents.
But it's okay. And that's the thing. It's not just about how much you profit. Like, how much did you lose when you were wrong?
1,000, I think.
So you lost 1,000, but you guys both witnessed it real time, and so you can remember that. Like, for me, I would say that's good. Like, whether you made 1,000 or lost 1,000, it doesn't matter. You're up over $200,000 now, right? So that trade doesn't matter, but that education is priceless. And if you can say, hey, I'm going to pay $1,000 for a priceless education. That's a good. I'd hand $1,000 every time, right? And that's the way you kind of have to look at it. Many of you guys get discouraged when you miss a play or if you lose on a play. You're like, it was there. The fact that you're there, the fact that you're watching it. The sad thing is most people don't know what to watch, right? So you watched it. Did you screw it up too?
I screwed it up, yeah, but I didn't buy it early. I just missed the turn because I wasn't sure, and it was panicking so hard that I was trying to buy 2,000 shares of it, and I knew that if it slipped, like maybe I'd lose another 50 cents a share. And
were you guys messaging each other when this happened? You saw him?
No.
He was in person.
This is when I came out to
Oh, okay.
visit
him. In person.
Which was awesome because.
So you saw him screw it up, and he's sitting there, and he's like,
I was, because I was down a huge unrealist because I couldn't get out in the panic, so I had to wait to play it basically damage control on the bounce, like as if I was playing it.
Bad lesson.
I didn't have a big enough account to actually buy the actual dip, so I was just waiting for it to get up high enough to look for the turn up there to get out for a smaller loss. But that was
so you saw him screw it up, and then you're like, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, I was just kind of scared to pull the trigger because if I was wrong, like I didn't want to lose money.
But you witnessed it. And that's the biggest thing. Being there and witnessing it and learning from it, and whether you're early or late or you don't trade it or if you have a small profit and you could have taken a bigger profit, it's all part of your education.
In September, that's when the weed stocks were running, and I literally made exactly $500 a day every day. Like it was like 600 and then it was like 400, and my weeks were like 2,600, 2,400, 2,500, 2,500, and it added up to like $10,000
on the month.
Yeah, $10,000, and it was so consistent, and I was like, wow, I can really do this.
Yeah.
And then from there, the next month I made 10 grand.
Were you dip buying panics or buying breakouts or first green days?
I was buying breakouts. I was playing his OT swizzle setup. I was doing the whole framework basically. I was just trading the OTCs.
How crazy is that? The framework works.
The framework is the best pattern. Like I love the framework.
We're gonna post a link to the framework guide underneath this. We'll give you a special offer just to learn it. So you're making 10 grand, and then what?
Next month made 11 grand.
Yeah.
And then December and November got kind of slow, but I still made like 10 grand between those 2 months. So then I ended the year and I was up 30 grand. So
are you still a valet at this point?
So in October is when I decided to move out with him, because when I went out in August, we kind of made plans to get an office and trade together, because just like my friends and family didn't really understand what I was doing.
Yeah, of course.
And I wanted to be like all in, focused on trading the entire like time, and I was doing whatever like I wanted to put in the most amount of work I could, and I was just willing to move and just trade and focus solely on trading.
Disclaimer, it's not always going to work out like this. If you just start trading with another person, most of the time, newbies leading newbies ends in disaster. Okay?
But Dom wasn't a newbie. He was already up like 30 grand. Yeah.
Yeah, like 40 grand.
Okay, but even if you meet somebody who's up 30 or 40 grand, like it's so rare what you guys have. Like you guys are friends, you're trading, like you're learning, that's good. But most of the time, I want you to take away from this that, you know, you learn, and especially like the big loss that really got you there. So then you moved out there, and now you guys are like learning, and now what happens? You're up 30 grand?
Mm-hmm. So then January comes, and
so this was what? We're filming this in July, so this is like 7 months ago.
Yep, this was January 2019, and it was kind of slow to start off with, but then that Fannie Mae trade came, and me and Dom started buying like at 190 with like maybe a 187 stop. We had like a 1 or 2 penny stop, and the stock spiked like 80 cents, and we had so much size because we were just gonna cut if we were wrong. But it was a stock
Fannie Mae is very liquid too.
Yeah, it was very liquid, so I could buy like 15,000 shares of it and have like a 2-cent stop, and it was $300.
Yeah.
And then the stock went nuts, and I made $7,500, and he made like 25 grand
in a day.
Yeah.
In the morning. In an hour.
In an hour.
How did that feel? Were you guys just like sitting there like?
I didn't really know what to think. Like, I don't know.
An insane feeling.
Right?
I remember laying on the ground, just like heart going nuts, just like, did that just happen? Like,
yeah, because our plan was like, okay, the stock's
4-day swing.
This stock's gonna be slow, so we gotta swing it. And next thing you know, like the stock's spiking like 70
So
cents.
how did you know to take profits? Or
I was about to let a 20K profit go.
Sell
I had never had a 10K.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had
your biggest profit, right?
Oh yeah, that was like triple.
Yeah, I mean, if you go in with a swing trade idea, but you get your goals, like you take it. You don't need to risk it overnight. I do this sometimes, like where I'm buying a stock, let's say at like 3 p.m. or 3:30 p.m. Eastern, but then it hits my goals like 3:50, 3:55.
You can't be greedy.
Well, sometimes I sell half. Like if it's not too overextended, I'll sell half, and I'll be like, oh, let me see. Like on TTCM the other day, like it hit my goals, and that was good. That was good, and I held it over the weekend.
Faded into the close.
But that was good, right? So that was a nice spike. But like, if it's too overextended, if the stock is up like 200, 300, 500%, I'm just like, all right, too rich for my blood. I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened after your $25,000 day, and you made $7,500?
Yep, and then from there it was just 6 weeks of awesome OTC action. And I banked like 50 grand on trading stocks like ALYI, VYST, SHMP. I made 20 grand on just going long. I couldn't even short it.
So SHMP, I think from most traders in our niche, this has been our biggest winner this year. I made like 5 grand because I'm trading with a small account. Gritani, I think, made 60 grand. Huddy made like 30 grand. Did you buy the breakout or dip by the morning panic or both?
Everything. Started buying the 5-cent breakout, sold it at 8, rebought the 10-cent breakout, sold it at 12. Rebought the 34-cent breakout, sold it at 50, and then
it went up to 90 cents, mind you. It was like what, 2 cents to 90 cents inside of like 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Yeah, and then
did you short it at all or no?
I didn't have a short.
Huddy shorted some at 90 and covered that day.
I wish I could have shorted it, but now I have shorting brokers because now I've made money going long, and I've proven that I can short now, and you shouldn't start off with shorting. You should start off with an E-Trade account going long, OTCs.
Shorting is scary. Longing is good.
Especially when you're a newbie.
100%. Did you dip by that SHMP morning panic from 90 cents to 50 cents?
I bought 3 days in a row.
I bought 40,000 at 50 cents,
Ooh.
and I sold before you because like in 2 seconds I was already up 3,500.
Dude, I saw.
I got to get out of this quick.
I know. I was like, and then it kept going. It bounced from what, 50 to 70.
Yeah.
In like 10 minutes or like 20 minutes or something. That was a beautiful play. And mind you, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, these were very, very, very liquid stocks. I mean, we traded 100 million shares that day, or roughly that amount. Yeah. And Fannie Mae trades like 100 million shares. So you don't just take size on any play.
Only the liquid ones.
You need the liquid ones and you need the volatile ones. Like everyone's like, oh, this stock is down 3%. I'm going to do the morning dip buy. And I'm like, it's not even panicking.
And when it's choppy, like if it's a red bar, then green bar, then red bar, then green bar, like you need blood. Like every single print has to be panic.
Max panic.
Because that's going to be the best bounce opportunity.
Max panic, you take out the stop losses. It's not due to bad news. It's due to stock market, especially penny stocks inefficiencies. Hey, Tim Sykes, Millionaire Mentor and Trader. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope that they help you. I want to share everything that I've learned over the years. You can check out more videos right over there. And also click subscribe so that you can watch all of these videos, get that knowledge, and become my next millionaire student.